Welcome all my honored guests.
It's time to duel. It's time to duel. It's time to. Now is the time. Now is the time.
What's up, guys? I'm RavageDragon and welcome to Master Duels Rewind, Replay. It's replay. Master Duels Replay. This is where I'm going to show you some matches that I have saved up on my Master Duels game. I play Master Duels a lot offline, not offline, but off stream, because I don't I'm a little subconscious when I play. So with that, I have some saved up videos of matches that I have done that I'm going to share with you guys. So that's what this episode is going to be. And I will also appreciate if you guys hit that like button, ravage that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. That way you know the next episode is going to come out. But with that, I hope you guys are ready, because we're going to get to it. We're here with the first replay. Okay, here we go. So this is the first time I ever play Pendulum deck. I never play Pendulum deck. This is like the starter deck that they give me for the Pendulums. So I did the Pendulum board and I summoned 3 monsters. I feel this is very cheesy, to be honest. Oh, he destroyed one of my monsters. Alright. So I normal summon this one because it's 4. Then I use the effect to increase the attack on this one. But what the hell, I was just pressing things, so I was able to fusion summon this one. Then use the pendulum to bring out another monster, and they just quit. This is the reason why I feel like that the pendulum monsters are very cheesy. So yeah, I feel like the pendulum monsters are very cheesy. This is one of the reasons why I don't use pendulum. It does work and it's very effective, but at the same time, I don't want my opponent to feel that way and just quit, because it's overwhelming. Pendulum monsters can be very overwhelming, but for strategy, you gotta learn how to counter the pendulum monsters at some point. I faced a couple of them, but they basically demolish me because they have like effects. Like, again, it has those effects where it stops everything, you know, and that messes me up when I'm trying to play regular, but they're playing like the higher levels and stuff. So that's why I don't feel that it's right to have tournament level players playing in rank, where they're like silver or bronze and they're playing like they're in a tournament level. It makes no sense to me. But with that, let's get to the next video. Alright, we're here with the second replay. Let's go. Woo! I'm happy. Okay, so I'm using my magician deck. My dark magician deck. So this is the starter deck. This is when I got the starter magician deck, dark magician deck. So the first thing I do is I fusion summon these 2 to make the dark magicians. Okay, and I attack that monster. They used this effect. I don't know what it did, to be honest. But yeah, this is their draw phase. Honestly, I don't know what that does, but I summoned a magic card. Oh no, I revived my dark magician from the graveyard. He banished 5 cards from the top of my deck. Alright. So I used that circle to send one of his monsters back. and I used the Dark Magicians to draw a card. Then I got another strong card to render tribute. He used skill drain. I already got that. He took out my monster. But with the magicians, when it gets destroyed, you can summon the Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl from your deck or your graveyard. I destroyed that. And I left them wide open. 25, 2,000, and 25 to finish the game. Dark Magic Attack! And that's for game. Alright, so this was one of the first times I tried playing with the Dark Magician deck. It's one of the first times I tried playing with the Dark Magician deck. It was the starter deck. I did pretty well, but sometimes I feel like they're bots. I'm not sure, but it could be a beginner. His hand could have bricked. I don't know. You know, I won the match. I got lucky. This was the first time I was playing with that deck in the first place. So, yeah, I got lucky that I didn't overplay, because sometimes you can overplay. So, that was that. Technically, this is the third replay I saved, but I brought it up to second because the actual second replay is the last video of this episode, and there's a good reason for that. Okay? So I hope you guys bear with me, and I'll see you on the next replay. Alright, we're here with the third replay of the episode. Here we go. Alright. So I was picked to go second, so they're going first. Alright, so here we are. My magician deck still. So I always notice that people forget what Waboku does. They don't know what Waboku does. So I used my book. A special summon the Dark Magician to the field. He attacked my monster. He did that to destroy my book, and it sends everything to my to my thing. But I got my Sorcerer Karibo. My Dark Magician Karibo. I don't know, that's what I call it. So I have Dark Magician Girl that I picked up from that card. And then I used the summoning to get the Dark Magicians and attack directly. Got nothing on the field. Now it's his turn. Okay. He used that magic card. Like, honestly, I don't know what half this stuff does. You cannot normal summon or set during the end phase of the turn that a BES monster or a big core is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon one BES monster or one big core from your deck. Oh, okay. That's what that magic card does. Oh, heads. What does that do? I don't know. That didn't do nothing. Okay. So he has this weird setup where it only destroyed one card with that Regeki. I don't know what. I didn't bother to read the cards. I was just annoyed. This was before I started learning my cards. I will always say, when you have a deck, learn your cards. That way you know exactly what to do, and you don't have to stay there for like an hour reading every single card you have in your hand. I learned quickly though. So I used that to pick up a card. I don't know what they did. Okay, he went into attack mode. I did Call of the Haunting. I brought out a Dark Magician Girl. He destroyed my magicians. And you know the effect of my magicians. When it gets destroyed, you can summon back the Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. He attacked my Dark Magician. but then I can use my Dark Magician Karibo to summon out my Dark Magician. And he attacked my Dark Magician again. But then the Magician Karibo goes right back to my hand. Alright, so this is my draw phase. So I use that to summon out with the fusion Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. I think that's what it's called. I destroyed that. I summoned out that. Put out my Dark Magician. Those counters. That's what I think it is those counters, so it doesn't get destroyed by battle. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't paying attention. So I attacked that 1800 monster to a 25. Oh, he attacked me. Never mind. He took damage. Did heads or tails, but he picked heads and it went tails. And he took damage, forgetting that that was my Dark Magician. So he summons another monster. Right, okay. So here we go. I used that, destroyed that. Also used the effect of the Dark Magician, Magician Girl Knight, Dragon Knight. Destroyed that magic card, destroyed that card. Battle phase, hit that. Then I hit it again. Oh, destroyed my Dark Magician. Then my Karibo Magician comes to my hand. Then use that that Magician Karibo. Okay, main phase 2, end phase, gotcha. Meanwhile, I had that Magician there in between Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician Girl Knight, Dragon Knight. In between the whole time, and he did not attack that card at all. Main phase 2 and phase, he can't do nothing. So basically, I believe this is game. And destroyed that magic card. Gone. Draw 2 cards. And battle. And for game. That was a good match though. I actually enjoyed that match. Radic. Good job. I had fun. I hope if you see this video that you understand that I actually enjoyed the match. With that, yeah, this is when I started getting a hang of the Dark Magician deck. With that, it's actually fun to play like that, you know. It's not too crazy. I'm not destroying or crippling his whole deck tremendously. Like, I ran across the deck where they kept vanishing like tons and tons of cards from my deck, and I'm like, yo, what the hell, you know. It's not cool to do crazy things like that just to win. This back and forth was really good. I actually enjoyed this match. Yeah, so with that, let's get ready for the last video, and you're gonna see why it's the last video, because alright, let's go. Alright, we're here with the 4th replay. I don't know why I was doing the numbers and then the words. Alright, so let's go. So I'm still learning the Dark Magician deck, but this time I didn't even take a turn because of this nonsense. So use that card to get a magic card, then use the magic field card to use 1,000 to summon another card, get rid of a card to summon that card, then to activate a magic card to draw 2 cards, then use that card to pick up another card, use the same magic card to pick up another card, then to use that card and then use the effect of that, get rid of both magic cards to draw, then he draws another one to get a magic card. Then he uses that same magic card he just drew to activate another magic card that he just drew to draw more cards. Then he uses that card to draw, then uses that card to put more cards in his deck. Then he uses the card in the graveyard to banish it to draw another card. Then he uses this card to draw 2 cards, and then discard 1 card, banish it. Then he uses this magic card to draw another, to get rid of a card to draw another card. Then to use that one to draw a card. Then to get this card. Then use this magic card to draw 2 cards. I'm not gonna keep saying it. You can see what's going on. This is ridiculous, yo. Look at this. This is still on 1 turn. This whole time, this is 1 turn. He uses 1,000 to draw. Then he uses the same magic card. Uses 1,000 to draw. Then uses that magic card to draw. Then he uses this magic card to draw. Uses 1,000. Give me 1,000. Make me draw. This is ridiculous. Look at this. He got 3 cards left. He uses that. He did this, right? I still haven't gone yet. He's doing that. He did this. And this is the reason why I leave when I start seeing nonsense like this. And he got the Exodia pieces and then he won. And these are decks that I was talking about that need to be banned in the type of construction it is. Because this will make me quit playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Nobody is gonna want to play after seeing all of that. I mean, like, seriously. When you have that kind of long play and you just stay there for the whole first turn, like, who's gonna want to play after that? Like, ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. That person, either if they keep using that deck, ban them. Just ban them from the game. I've suggested that structure should be banned, because on the first turn you're gonna sit there the whole. That's why I leave. Once I see that you've done more than 10 moves in 1 turn, I'm leaving. I'm just surrendering, because there's no point. You're just looking for a lockdown just to win, and I'm not gonna sit there to let you lock me down just because you're thirst for a win. You don't have to be thirst for a win. You're not winning money. You're not winning money here. It's a digital game. If you do that in a tournament, I guarantee you they're gonna ban your deck. They're gonna disqualify you from the tournament, because that's not what Yu-Gi-Oh is supposed to be about. But it is what it is. Let's go to outro Ravage, because that match got me a little annoyed. All right, let's go. That is all for some Master Duels replay. This is episode 1. Episode 2 will come soon. It'll come soon. I have quite a few saved up videos, replays. So I have 3 episodes worth of replays. So this is episode 1. I got episode 2 ready and episode 3. So with that, I hope you guys enjoy these. I'm going to review that last match of this episode. Oh my god. That's one of the reasons why it makes me want to quit playing, because people make decks like that where they just want to win on the first turn, which is not fair. How is that fair? That's not fun. That's not fair. Nobody should be able to do that. So Konami, like, try to stabilize that, because that's not fair at all, and it's not fun. It drives people away. It's the same thing I've said about Rocket League, where you got champions playing in casual and people are just starting to learn how to play, and you got these champions just destroying these players. They don't want to play no more. They can't get the hang of it. They don't want to play, and you lose people like that because of players like that. So that's something. It's one of the reasons why I stopped playing like a year ago when this came out. I stopped playing because every time I played rank, it was the same deck I was playing against every match with different people. It was the same exact deck, and it's like, what's the point of playing if that's gonna be the norm? look up a recipe in the internet, and then just boom. I'm gonna keep winning because I got this deck and blah blah blah. It's not fun when you do it like that. That's why I always like getting decks that you actually like and you want to play with. You may not win every match, but at least you know you're playing the game and you're actually enjoying yourself. You know. But I digress. I hope you guys like this episode. I hope you guys are ready for the next ones. I'm excited to share these matches with you. These are some wins. Most of them are wins, but it's how I win. You know, I've done a lot of loss. I know why I lost. That's why I don't save them, because I know why I lost. And sometimes it's the deck. People do like 50 moves on one turn, and it's like, what the hell? I end up leaving. Once I see that you're spending 10 to 15 minutes on your first turn just summoning effect, magic, effect, summoning, trap, this, that, is I'm done. I don't want to play no more. I've come across the deck where it stops all magic cards from being activated or monster effects, and it's like, what the fuck? But forget that. So with that, I hope you guys ravage that like button, ravage that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you know when the next episode is about to come out. So with that, I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll see you next time on Master Duels Rewind or Replay. Sorry, Replay. Peace.
I believe this is yours. Thanks for everything, pal. Thank you for saving my life, Joey.